Oh man. So Mickey Factz is here in the building. Let's get this young man up here. What's
Yeah.
up, sir?
Good morning.
Um, if I could digitally pass this to you, I would. If I could digitally pass this to you,
God of War.
yeah. Um, my first question: how did this bleed into, if it was meant to, the alpaca shit with Merlot? Did it? Did I miss that?
Nah, that was from The Sopranos. That intro.
Yeah. But your second release towards True Foe, it ended with the alpaca and the American Gangster shit. Was that supposed to lead into something else, or was that the closer
That
for
was
the
the
second
closer.
joint?
That was the closer.
Okay. The second quick question: did you mention something about like all three releases like make a sentence or something like that?
Yeah.
Or they how do
Uh,
they go together? Explain that for us.
False Foe's a solid store runner. False Foe's a solid store runner, bro. That's the sentence. That's the sentence, bro. That's the sentence, bro. That's the sentence. That's the sentence, bro.
Okay.
That's the sentence, bro.
Sir, this was fire. All three releases, all three visuals, all three beats, all three different angles of it. What made you apply this type of work ethic, promotion, quality, everything for what some people say true foe? There's a lot of formidable opponents out there. What made you do this type of back and forth for and with true foe?
So he's running with, first of all, shout out to Tru Foe. He's running with this
Yeah.
narrative that I put more work into him than I did with Royce.
Okay.
The difference with Royce and Tru Foe is I didn't talk leading up to dropping Wraith. It took me 24 hours to write Wraith, and then I put it out maybe 2 days later, and that shook hip hop for like 4 days. Like I was the topic of hip hop from Tuesday until Jadakiss dismantled Dipset. Not battle rap, hip hop in general. I
Yeah.
didn't need to do any other promotion. Everybody else promoted for me. And then I did do a press run because I had an album coming out after that. So I did Drink Champs. I did Math's My Expert Opinion. I did mad interviews. So he's like, I wrote these songs in 13 hours. I wrote all three songs in 13 hours. We shot all the videos in 6 to 7 hours. Shout out to my cameraman, my director, and his editing skills. The videos was done Sunday night at 11 o'clock. Me and him, we were done. I was done recording at 7 o'clock on Friday. It was mixed and mastered Sunday in the morning. So I was ready to go Sunday night.
Mm.
And then, if I'm going to drop, I'm just now kind of understanding the YouTube space. I ignored my YouTube for a very long time, you know what I'm saying? But once I started to kind of do Cologne and Cap, and my distributor, because I have a distributor deal. So all of my Spotify and everything is connected. So my distributor called me and was like, "Yo, what are you doing? Because your engagement is up 1,000%." He said you made more money in November than you did all of 2025. I wasn't using my YouTube page. I was literally on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Threads. I was on that. But once I got here and I started to see what this was like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna just stay on YouTube. So I put all of my effort into making sure this community that I have is being supported and being fed.
Got you. Smart man. And when it comes to capitalizing and looking at somebody's channel, I see it.
Yeah.
So all of these recaps you're doing, the Cologne or Cap, all these different titles. When I look at certain people's channels and I see 3 uploads in 2-3 months, they're not using their platform. I'm scrolling already multiple pages and I'm still only down to 3 weeks ago. So you are
100
you are using this channel. You are back here now, and for you to be that much more active, smart man, and then it bleeds into the promo and your distribution deal. So
Yes.
makes sense. Makes total sense. So please don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
I definitely won't. I mean, I kind of like this space. I kind of stayed away from YouTube. I don't know. I'm not really I was never really I was never really a numbers guy. You know what I'm saying? And when I started, I started just seeing, battlers, they just are obsessed with views, man. I never understood that, man. Like I was never obsessed with numbers and views. I'm more about the impact. You know what I'm saying? When I drop, it's impact. You know what I'm saying? People, the tastemakers get a hold of it. And then next thing you know, opportunities come from the tastemakers. So when people are like, yo, I got 1 million views, but you can't tour off that 1 million views. You still bragging about 1 million views. I was in the spaces yesterday with Verb, right? Because he said
you were?
Yeah, because he said that he wanted me to pause me dropping this record. He was like, yo, it's a snowstorm and please stop. And I was like, he was like, please, just come on, man. He's dealing with a storm. Don't drop the record. He hasn't dropped yet. I'm like, no. Y'all was anyway. I went in his spaces and I was like, look, I was never big on the views. I'm big on impact. And I said to him, my first show ever was not in New York City. It was in China. In 2007, they flew me and 5 of my friends out. When I said that, they kicked me out the space because when you talking about views, I don't care about views, bro. My shit is impacting in real time. Wiz Khalifa was just on the red carpet yesterday. They asked him, who is a rapper that is underrated and should get more love? The first name he said, Mickey Factz. The first name. You know how many rappers Wiz knows? Yeah. I was the first name. That's impact. You know what I'm saying? That was yesterday. Verb always talk about Big Daddy Kane brought me on stage. That was 10 years ago, bro. Maybe 15. Maybe 15 years ago. Wiz said that yesterday, bro. So
you make sure you do not miss the topic that I'm gonna do right after you drop. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, make sure you catch the topic. The whole thing with numbers. I mean, in battle rap, yeah, we love numbers, and it became a marketing thing. The leagues pushed it, the battle rappers pushed it. They did it to compete with each other as well. The leagues did it to compete with each other. So that's how it became a real prominent thing for people to run with. And then you have certain battlers that would then scold other battle rappers saying, don't tell me about your fucking views when the league is getting paid off of the shit. You know what I'm saying? But like the number 1 million, it became like a marker, like a benchmark to greatness in battle rap. Right. It's a subconscious thing. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as Verb, Verb is a guy that he tries to find his wins in very illogical places.
Yes.
Right. I went all the way up to impact should go hand in hand with your money that you make. You know what I'm saying? I kind of spoke about that the other day too. But if you drop a track and the consensus is this ain't it, especially after all the anticipation and some of the stuff you was rapping about and whatnot, and then you end up on Twitter talking about, look at my Twitter views and look at this person's Twitter views or whatever, that is somebody trying to find a win. He's trying to find a win. That's Adam 22 losing the fight and saying, I still got the girl. Like, you find, whatever wins make you comfortable in the whole war.
Right. It's foolishness, bro. It's foolishness. And I'm again, like I said, man, I see the play, you know what I mean, and I see what YouTube could do. So I'm gonna feed my fans. I'm gonna get on my ARP shit, but in rhyme format. I'm gonna get on my ARP shit, but in rhyme format. And what I'm going to put together for this man is the 7-day plague.
That's where I was gonna go before I let you go. Actually, I just got 2 questions before you get up out of here, Mick. So let's talk about that briefly.
Yeah.
Can we get? I know sometimes there be war taxes and everything, whatever. I know you're not gonna show your hand or nothing, but can we get kind of like a time frame of when this Aye Verb assault coming from Mickey Factz, the 7-day plague, is going to begin? Can we get some time frame or?
Yeah, I'm thinking February. I did spend a little too much time on this Tru Foe thing, and it is the end of the month. I do got to send out 1099s, for Pendulum Ink. So I'm a little behind on that stuff. If I'm being all the way honest. So I got to get my tax stuff done. I'm in Texas next week, so I got to memorize these 2 freestyles that I got paid to do. But I'm hoping to record everything tonight or tomorrow, and then
You know why I just laughed, right? You said all of that, and then he said, "But I'm gonna record it tonight and tomorrow."
I mean, listen, I'm a
It's still
maniac.
that's work there, man. Salute to you.
I'm a maniac, but I'm hoping to have it all done tonight or tomorrow. But it's still like a mixing, mastering process. It's still, it's still a mixing and mastering process. It's still a presentation process that has to go on. So I want to kind of bring a different visual aesthetic to the space, to my YouTube channel. So like, I'm thinking February, for Black History Month. And I think people are going to really love the visual aesthetic.
I could only imagine how you're going to use that now, because one thing that you showed us in the midst of all of this is it's like a cinematic blending how things could go together, like all those seasons of The Wire collaborate for a reason, and this guy drops one diss track and pay attention to how it might link to the third track and all that. So this 7-Day Plague, you're on your movie 7 shit, you know what I'm saying? 7 sins and whatever, and fucking Black History Month. God knows what you're up to.
And it's like I said, it's a what I will leave you with this, because I know this is your morning thing that I tune into sometimes. I'm gonna leave you with 2 things, right? The first thing I'm gonna leave you with, there's gonna be a consistent moniker attached to each track, right? And the smart ones are gonna see it and they're gonna be like, yo, he is really out of his mind, right? That's the first one. The second one, every track, because people think that it's just gonna be like punchline after punchline after punchline on every song. No. Every track is going to psychologically break this man down. Every song is a different theme. It's a different theme every single song, and it's gonna be like him going to a therapist. Like, this is going to be really, really, really wow. We can't get him out of the community. That's not ever going to happen. His legacy,
no. 6ix9ine is still around,
right?
And very prominent, a very prominent voice. So Verb ain't going away.
He's not going anywhere. And we don't want
that's how it works on the internet.
We don't want him to go anywhere.
No, you're right. I like the entertainment just like you.
It's entertainment, and it's just going to be an embarrassing week. That's really it. He's just going to have to deal with this for the entire week. I've been building up a case file on him for the past month now. So now
it's time. That's it.
Yeah, just for the month. But I'm gonna probably be done writing later today. And then I'm gonna go through what you put together. I'm gonna take some of that and put it into this stuff. But this shit is amazing. This shit is amazing what I got. It is really and people been calling me, producers have been calling me like, yo, please pack him up. Here, this is for you. Here, this is for you. Get him out of here. Because he just wanna do this. He don't wanna rap. Yeah. So I'm gonna put him down real quick, and then I'm gonna move on and focus on new artists that's coming up for Kelowna Cap and Pendulum Ink. You know what I mean?
Copy. One quick question.
Yep.
Before we let you go, Mick. So when we look at the landscape of these battles on beats and what's been hitting the arena, the 2 top people right now, we know who they are, right? We're not trying to force anything. We're not trying to create like there's bad blood or beef or nothing like that. But from a competitive nature, is it possible that sometime in the near future, the fans could be entertained by maybe a Mickey Factz versus a Jae Millz?
Not really. I mean, it's not. It's not really something that I'm interested in doing, to be honest. Um, I wasn't interested in doing the Tru Foe thing. I really wasn't interested in. I'm not interested in doing this verb thing. I really like the fact that um, the battle rappers are starting to kind of understand that they have power and they have fan bases and they need to utilize their YouTube page. I got dragged into this, right? I did not want to do that. I wanted to react. I want to be like ARP and react. So I have no inclination, I have no desire, uh I have no joy in wanting to face anybody outside of Aye Verb after this, whether it's Millz or Cassidy or King Los or Top Flow Loop, right? Like I don't want to face anybody. I don't not Hitman nobody. I cleaned up Tru Foe, packed them up in 5-6 days. Verb is next. I'm gonna get him out of here in 7 days, and then it's back to regularly scheduled programming, respectfully, and respect to all the supporters who want to see me in Millz. I'm humbled by that, and I'm sure Millz is humbled by that too. But him and I both don't. We don't want to do that, bro. We don't want to do that.
I ain't gonna put. I'm gonna leave it there. I got follow-ups, but I'm gonna chill.
You can follow up. You're spicy because you saying you want. You say people want supremacy. I don't want supremacy. That's the thing. I don't care about being the best.
You heard what I said the other day.
Yes. I don't care about that. That's not some. I've never cared about being quote unquote the best. It's a subjective.
The battle rap culture does. Whether it's leagues, whether it's the battlers, whether it's the Cody, they want supremacy, Mick.
Not me. I'm not here for
they
that.
want to crown somebody all the time.
And you know what? Crown Millz. He's the
You're definitely an ARP humble bag, but behind the scenes, you like, yo, which one of you play with me if you want. I'm gonna let you slide for now.
Millz, you the king, Millz. I don't
want to know why? I tried to be nice with you, Mick, because all three of the situations you said you got dragged into, you bombed on. So I want to hear that shit. I just think the right circumstances need to happen.
I don't listen. I don't want to. Same thing I'm saying to you. I said the Tru Foe.
I got you.
I said the same thing to Tru Foe. I said I don't want to do this. I really don't.
All right, we got to put the battery in somebody else's back.
No. Yeah, somebody else's back. Yeah. Come on, man. I heard you back to doing some full circles. Congratulations.
Yes. I got some more calls to make. I want to do I'll put one out there that I really, really want to get done. I want to do Calico versus Show Off.
Wow.
I'll give you two. I want to do Cassidy versus Big K. Those are two
in a full circle.
Yes, which is why it's not easy, because these are all guys that want significant money, but it's a full circle YouTube only battle. So I need them to work with me on these numbers and stop asking for 50 grand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying. And let's me and you hop on the phone if you feel like sometime, and we don't gotta wait. We could pre-plan. We could talk today. We could talk tomorrow. But if Mickey wants to do another full circle in 2026, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Go watch Mickey versus, of all people, Aye Verb full circle. Now that I think about it, y'all. Don't think too much right now, G. Don't think too much right now.
Okay. Listen,
because I won't accept you saying a no right now. So I want you to just chill.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. You know, shout out to my supporters. Real quick before I go, listen, I'm gonna be in Virginia Beach. Me, Styles P, Beanie Siegel. February 13th, Virginia Beach is going down. I will be in Australia. I got a 2-day tour. Me and John Connor will be in Australia July 2nd to the 5th. Come out if you are in Australia. I got a couple other shows on the horizon. I'm in El Paso, Texas this week coming up. So if you outside, let me know what's up. And we got a show in Atlanta April 19th. It got rescheduled. It was supposed to be last night, but the storm.
It's got a lot.
So I got a show April 19th. So yeah, tap in with me, Kelowna Cap, Pendulum Inc. We got a lot of projects dropping. I got a couple albums coming out. True Crime, the 3-song project dropping February 13th. You know what I'm saying? True Crime. You never know. It might be an extra record on there if he drop. You never know. I don't know, because I'm a wild, reckless nigga. You just never know, man. But yeah, man. Long live lyricism. ARP, I love you, man. Holla at me.
Love you, G's. Stay safe, stay warm. Keep doing your thing, G.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Enjoy the games, my guy. Yeah, everybody enjoy the games. We got the games coming up later. Okay, shout out to Mickey Factz on the tapping, man. Fire song. He went 3 for 3. Shout out to Tru Foe. It takes two sometimes. So shout out to Tru Foe. Let's homie, once again, just keep promoting your album coming up. If you're gonna drop again on Mickey, do it. Continue your engagement. Make it a good release. Mickey might not respond, but that doesn't mean you should stop your work. You know, it is what it is. You know, but Mickey, Mickey for the win, the clear win. 3 tracks, 3 great all around rapping, production, visuals, theming, everything. Which is why I'm not instigating. I'm in hip hop fan mode. I really am looking at the Mickeys and the King Loses and the Jae Millz, and I'm seeing, and the Cassidys and so forth and so on. And I'm seeing if there's any other battles that we can all be honored to watch play out. That's real shit. That's no bullshit. I would, some of these battles, if you said ARP, we'll do this battle if you never cover it. You think it's all about me and my content? Like, I'm a hip hop fan first. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be an honor to see some of this shit. So shout out to Mick, man. We'll see what's up. All right. He mentioned he was in Aye Verb space yesterday, and I briefly, sarcastically, I questioned. I was like, why? All right. 3-letter man, this is for you.